Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this was requested, so shout out to you. Make yourself known in the comments for requesting this reading. I know it may not be the most popular topic, but I feel like I'm kind of stepping into this channel now with a mindset of I want to post whenever I feel like it. I'm not trying to make it like a hustle, like I gotta post because I want to get paid. I kind of post whenever I post, and I find things really fun and interesting to do. I want to help as many people as I can on this channel, and that's why I just go by you guys' requests. Honestly, sometimes I'm like, you know what do the people want to see, right? So it really means a lot to me that you guys do request these videos. And for those of you who have requested and you haven't seen your video a title up yet, it is coming. But again, I just do post whenever I have time because I'm a busybody. I have a lot of things going on. Speaking of which, I've recently been on a podcast, on the Talk Real podcast. I will put the link somewhere, either in the comments or in the description. It would mean a lot if you guys could like and give it a comment and subscribe to that channel. I will be on that podcast quite often. But yeah, I did mention that in the community tab. So yeah, anyways, I have 3 piles today and I'll be using my writing pad. So let's find out any past life struggles, okay? So pile 1 is embrace, may you accept what comes. Pile 2 is inspired, may you realize the potential. And pile 3 is a dream, may your imagination run free. Okay, so go ahead and pick your piles and then I'm gonna start. Okay, so 1 minute and 40 seconds. Pile 1. Okay, you guys chose embrace, may you accept what comes. Okay, some of you guys could be Cancers, Scorpios, because of the water, but I'm also hearing fixed signs, so like Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus. Yeah, if you find it difficult in this lifetime to let things go, then that is stemming from your past life, okay? Because embrace is all about just going with the flow and not trying to control situations. I also had Pisces, but Pisces is a mutable sign, but I still had Pisces as well. You could be the type of person that just can't let things go. As in, like when someone does you dirty, you may sit and lament over it, or you may feel the need to seek revenge for some of you. It's just something you just cannot let go, okay? You like teaching people a lesson if they do you dirty, or you can't let something go, okay? But yeah, let's see. We have the cat and the lavender, which is independence. We have this. We have the 7 of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Earth sign energy with the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. More earth energy with the 6 of Pentacles. Fool card, which is Aries, and the Wheel of Fortune, which is Sagittarius. Okay, let me move this writing pad here. And then we have Crown Chakra. Yeah, that's Sagittarius energy. Oh, I hope you can see the cards. I'll probably just put them here. We have Jealousy. We have Jobs, Finances. And we have Hiding. Ooh. Yeah. Pile 1. There is something about your past life that stems around trust. Trust. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I'm sure you've probably been told many different versions of the story by many different tarot readers or even people who just do this for a living. But in one of your past lives, I don't know which one, you guys were actually very wealthy, maybe even famous, but wealthy and well liked, well loved, respected. I heard adored and enamored. But you had people in your own circle, people who are meant to be close to you, who betrayed you. People who always had dodgy intentions. And the funny thing is, in that lifetime, you were very good at being intuitive enough to pick out who was worthy of being trusted and who wasn't. But when it came to your loved ones, I don't know if there was like a biasness or it was like denial to believe that they would ever do something wrong to you. And then they snaked you. Yeah, they pulled a whole Judas on you, okay? And in this lifetime, now your struggle comes around embracing, not necessarily embracing what is to come, but just acknowledging a sense of detachment. It's like you can love people, you can be there for people, you can think highly of others. 444, as I said that. You can think highly of others and have that stability in your friendship groups and in your family. But one thing you need to remember, pile 1, is if your intuition is screaming at you, or if you get a sense that something is off and someone cannot be trusted, pay attention to that. Don't ignore it and be like, oh, well, I don't see physical proof, so everything should be fine. It's just something to alert you so you can pay more attention to the like physical evidence of what you see, okay? For some of you, you could, in this lifetime, you could be feeling really lonely, or you could feel like you always have to shoulder in responsibilities. I would not be surprised if you guys are very hyper independent in this lifetime. You feel like you're always having to do everything on your own. No one understands you. Even for some of you in your department of love, it may be hard to find love because it's like you're so used to being in your masculine energy of operating alone in survival mode, and you may want love, but I'm getting people can never really measure up to you, or people are just never up to par. And those who do like you feel like they're too intimidated to come towards you. I'm just getting a sense that you guys are just very independent and very well loved and respected by many. But you could have people around you that feel jealous or envious of what you have achieved. And it's almost like you don't want to see these people in that way. Like you don't want them to feel like they are jealous, but they may show signs or give you an intuitive nudge that they are, okay? There's like, say for example, if you post something or you post a lot of things, like maybe your close ones don't support your stuff because deep down it kind of triggers them. It makes them realize they're not doing enough. Yeah, I'm hearing always on my page, never double tap like me. You'd be surprised, a lot of the people that are close to you and people who are not even close to you do look at you as a source of inspiration and maybe even stalk you to find out what you've got going on, but they may not always press like, or they may not even they might try and like cover up their tracks. Some of them may emulate you as well. So I do hear copycat syndrome. But some of them may emulate you, but it just doesn't work out and it just is cringy. But some of them do want to be you, okay? I'm getting not all of this is bad though, because sometimes these people who want to copy you and emulate you, they're inspired by you, but they also feel a little bit jealous and they don't want to have that ugly emotion. They don't want to be jealous. They don't want it to be like a competition or any animosity behind it, but their insecurities may get in the way of that. And that's their own battle they're going to have to fight, but that's not your fault, okay? Yeah, I feel like even in your past life you suffered with a lot of jealousy. A lot of people were jealous of you, but they hide it. You're gonna also encounter people who may have bad intentions, like they want what you have. And even if you feel like Gemini, I'm not even well known, I'm not even successful, I haven't even got to where I need to be, people just sense that you have an energy about you that's like star-like quality. You have this energy about you that invites others in. You have these leadership qualities that makes people respect you and makes people trust you. You may have confidence in yourself, and therefore people have confidence in you, but you may be quiet about it, okay? But people really, really admire you, okay? But again, there's this jealousy. You got to watch your circle even in this lifetime, because some people be sending evil eye, and it could be affecting finances, okay? Because we do have jobs and finances here. So I am getting, even in the past life, you were very, very stable. And maybe in this lifetime, you made making money and independence like your main focus, okay? Some of you are already stable and you're just looking for that love part. And it could be a little bit hard because people feel like they can never really measure up to you, or they always disappoint. Some people are just intimidated by you, but that doesn't mean you're meant to be on your own. I mean, I feel like you guys were literally a king regardless of your gender in another lifetime. So what's a king compared to a pauper, you know? And I don't mean it in that kind of way where in a degrading way where, oh, you got to look down upon people, but you know what I mean? Like the social standing is very different. So that's how people feel compared to you, you know? Even if you like them, even if you see them as amazing as they are, they don't see themselves that way. But loyalty is a big thing. So you had a lot of people who were loyal to you, but the people that were closest to you may have plotted against you, okay? Because we do have the 6 of Pentacles, which is hiding as well. I'm also getting like maybe in the olden days, like tax or whoever was in charge of finances under you, they may have stolen from your pockets or stolen from the people of some sort, okay? But I heard liberation, like you were put on that timeline to liberate people. And maybe in this time you are carrying a lot of influencer energy that you want to liberate as many people as you can. People really envied your your free-spirited nature with the Fool card. You knew when to be stable and serious, but you also knew when to branch out and explore and be adventurous. It's giving Sagittarius as well. Yeah, everything was very unpredictable about your life, but that's what kept it fresh. That's what kept it interesting. And I feel like a lot of people really wish that they had those qualities. But at the same time, there was this quiet confidence. You were very independent. And I feel like it's the same in this lifetime. You guys are very independent, hyper independent. It could be even hard to rely on people because you may feel like you don't trust people. If you are someone who's a woman and you may be operating more in your masculine energy in this lifetime, that stems around fear of being vulnerable. You may feel like you can't trust anyone fully, because if you do, like, they may betray you or etc. So there's this defensiveness. Okay. I'm also getting that you guys have always been into self-development, whether it's that lifetime or this lifetime. We have the crown chakra. This is all about receiving messages, downloads from the Most High, but also getting in touch with your higher self. You've always wanted to be the best version of yourself. Okay. And I feel like you've practiced an element of detachment, but you may slip and fall into episodes where maybe you need to work on it a bit more. Okay, maybe you're becoming more detached, and detached doesn't mean you have to be aloof in a way where, like, you don't care about people, or you come off as nonchalant, or you don't, you know, but detached in a way where I'm going to enjoy the moment for right now. I don't know what the future holds, but if the future is great, then that's amazing. But my expectations for this isn't going to be forever, because I don't know if this will last forever, but I'm going to enjoy the time now. You know, that's the element you need to be in if you're not already in that sort of mindset. Okay. That's why you guys chose embrace. Like, maybe you guys have problems embracing the moment, embracing the fact that something can come into an end. So you guys could be fixed signs. You want to hold on to what is dear. You want to hold on to your stability. You want to hold on to your friends, your family, your lovers, anything that means a lot to you. You want to hold on to it, which is normal. That's a human experience. But then I feel like there's a need for you guys to learn to accept reality for what it is, because sometimes people will betray you. Sometimes people do pass away. Sometimes things don't happen the way you want them to be. And that's it. You're just going to have to be okay with it. Like, cry over it, scream over it, get sad over it, mourn it, but move forward afterwards. Don't stay in that energy. Don't stay stagnant. So you're being advised to, like, embrace the changes that come with life, because that is a part of life. It's kind of like I was having this talk with myself, because sometimes I do be talking to myself about religion and stuff like that, and how there are beautiful parts of religion that help us ground ourselves. But at the same time, books that were written so many centuries ago, I find it fascinating that in this time especially, there's so much change. There's always, like, things are always changing, growing and evolving. So it's very hard to, like, stick to one thing when the world is always evolving. So it's like, imagine having to apply things that have never changed, like in terms of religious texts. There are books, it's written on a book, it's not going to change, right? Imagine relying on that to never change, but then the world around you is always changing. So it just kind of made me think sometimes. Again, I'm not bashing religion or anything. I'm just offering an extra perspective on it. I'm like, it's interesting, because could that be the reason why people really do love faith? It's because it grounds them, because it's the only thing that they can control that won't change. Like, what's written in the Bible, what's written in the Quran, what's written in the Torah, everything is just the same. It's not going to be like a new book. Like, it's not going to be a new version anytime soon. Like, what's done is done. You know, it's just stayed there, you know? So it makes me feel like, could that be the reason why people would like it? Because it's the one thing that won't change. It's stable. It's safe, you know, especially in the age of Pisces back then. But now we're in the age of Aquarius. Everything is always changing, evolving. And, you know, it becomes harder to stick to something that won't change, because everything is always innovative, you know. But anyways, that's a different topic. What I'm getting is there's a need for you guys to embrace change, or embrace things that you can't control. You could always want to be in control of situations, and if you're in situations that you can't control, it's like you'd rather not deal with it. But there's an element to embrace that. So say, for example, if you really like your relationship, you want to get married, you want everything to go smoothly, but then you're starting to see red flags. It's almost like, I can change her, or I can change him, you know. But there's a need for you to be like, you know what, I don't want to control the person. I want them to be their most authentic self. If that is not in alignment with me, then I want what's in alignment with me. I want the person that's aligned with me. I want the lifestyle that's aligned with me. And if it's not, then I want to be able to accept and let that go. That's your lesson from a past life. Maybe in that time period, you couldn't do that because everything that was stable is safe and what worked back then. But it doesn't always work now, okay? Now we're in the age of Aquarius. But people really did find you to be very generous. But now you have to be more selective with who you're generous with, because you have some people who can be a little bit snaky, okay? That's your past life struggle, embracing overall change, because baby, life is unpredictable. This is all about unpredictability, but it's good unpredictability because some of these changes do help you. They're not happening to you, they're happening for you, okay? I'm gonna move on to the second pile. I hope that was helpful. I know it feels a bit rushed, but I just don't want the video to cut because I'm running out of space. But yeah, that's all I got. Bye guys. Oh, I didn't even read. Wait, don't go guys. I didn't even use the writing pad. But nothing's coming. I'm gonna be honest with you. No messages came, so I'm gonna move on to part 2. Sorry. But yeah, anyways. All right, so 1610. Pile 2, you guys chose inspired. May you realize the potential. Okay. Your past life struggle. Maybe you had writer's block if you're a creative person, but this could also be feeling inspired within yourself. I will not be surprised if you guys were gaslighted in this lifetime by people, even if it's by your own family. You could have been made to feel like maybe you should play something small, or maybe you shouldn't really have that high of aspirations in this, and this. You could be the type of person to be so creative and so talented and so intelligent, but then you could be overly modest and not really work on anything, okay? But let's see. I heard stage fright. Some of you could be a little bit nervous around speaking. We have the snail and the huckleberry. Trust in the invisible. We have strength, which is Leo. We have air sign energy with the 4 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have air sign energy again with the 5 of Swords. We have the 9 of Pentacles, which is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we have water sign energy with the Knight of Cups. We have loyal. We also have disloyal. We have I'm busy. And we have karmic. Ooh, yeah. I don't know why I'm getting for this pile. You guys are gaslighted a lot, whether it's by family, friends, co-workers, lovers, just gaslighting. This pile, I would not be surprised if you dealt with a lot of narcissists, if I'm going to be quite honest. Because I also heard, like, let's not get into the logistics of things. Pile 1, I didn't use the writing pad. Pile 2, I don't know if I'll use a writing pad because everything I'm channeling is just coming straight through. But I'm hearing let's not get into the logistics of things. So I'm getting someone who doesn't take accountability. And it's not you guys. I'm getting that's how people been towards you. Like, they don't take accountability for their behavior towards you. And when you call them out, or if you try to call them out, they kind of gaslight you and be like, let's not get into logistics. Like, you're overreading the situation. But you guys are so intuitive, so don't even doubt your abilities. You probably watch me thinking, okay, I know if this resonates or not, because I myself I'm an intuitive person. Because I'm getting, for some strange reason, like, you guys are just always gaslighted. Like, whenever you in your mind you believe one thing, people try and make you feel like you're crazy, and it's not the situation for what it is. But you are very intuitive, okay? But in terms of love, I feel like you may have a habit of not choosing the wrong people, but seeing the good in other people, and then realizing that they're not cracked up to who they were supposed to be. Or maybe they didn't even see their own potential and therefore don't act on it. And I feel like that is reflecting the relationship you may have with yourself. So say, for example, if you ended up with someone and they were very sweet, very kind, very talented, very amazing in their own way, but they just didn't act that way once they had you, and they could have been very horrible, mean, they could have gaslighted you a lot, or they may have even insulted you or put you down or undermined you in some sort of way, counted you out, underestimated you. And it could have been horrible because you don't deserve that, you know? but you may have seen the potential in them and they couldn't even see it in themselves. So they're projecting onto you. But the way they're also projecting onto you, this whole relationship dynamic that you've ever had with anyone like that in your past, whether it's a lover or not, is a reflection of your relationship with yourself. Like maybe you kind of gaslighted yourself into thinking, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or maybe I'm not cracked up to do something like that, or, you know, if anyone's made you question yourself, basically gaslighted you, it's like, it's reflecting that self-doubt that you may have, okay? For some of you, you could have been lover boys and lover girls, especially in your past life, maybe even this life, but especially in your past life. As in, you always want love, you always want that person to be with. So I would not be surprised if you guys are signs like Cancer, Libra, Pisces. We also have Leo here, but earth sign energy, Taurus. Yeah, like a romantic at heart. Because we do have loyal, and I feel like you are very loyal to people. You are always loyal to everyone that you love. You will fight for the people you love. But I'm getting not everyone has been loyal to you, okay? Because we do have disloyalty. But the funny thing is, I'm not just getting disloyalty in terms of being cheated on or being betrayed by your friends. I'm also getting self-betrayal, as in you are wise enough to know that you are amazing, intelligent, majestic in every sort of way. Your value is out of this freaking world. But for some reason, if it's not validated by the people you love, it makes you question yourself a little bit. You're like, maybe I'm not good at that, or maybe I am like this, or maybe I'm not like this, you know? So your struggle here is to quiet, like you may have a problem quieting the noise of other people and just focusing on yourself and be like, you know what, other people are entitled to their opinion, other people are entitled to this, but my relationship with myself is like this. So if you're the type of person that's been in relationship after relationship, like it's rare that you want to be alone, or even when you are on your own, you're always thinking, I want to be with someone. That stems from past life, okay? But you need to spend alone time. And not just alone time as in being single, but I mean alone time as in you need to sit and reflect and think about what you enjoy, what you love about yourself, and just really embodying that self-love. Because I've met so many people, men and women, who claim to really love themselves, but it's more like a front. It's like, I love myself because I can post online. I'm like, okay, well done. So can many of us, you know, like it's more of an internal thing. It's not really much of an external thing, you know? And like, say for example, you could be in a relationship with someone who treats you so badly, but then you're like, I love myself. But then it's just like, once you realize that someone is a red flag and someone is mistreating you, someone's being horrible towards you, and there's nothing keeping you there other than their validation, like you don't have a house together, you don't have kids together, there's nothing else, like you're just there, then that becomes more of a self-esteem issue. As in, do I love myself enough to give myself the best and walk away from something that's harming me? Or am I going to stay here because it's better than being alone, you know? I'm not saying you guys are doing that, but I'm just saying that could have been you at some point in your life, whether it's a past life or way an experience behind. But your struggle here is to not be disloyal to yourself. People are going to be disloyal in general in life, but don't betray yourself. Don't feel like, you know what, everyone else is right. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Like say for example, if someone has treated you badly or someone's cheated on you, like when you don't love yourself, you're going to be like, is there something wrong with me? Is there something I needed to fix? Why did they cheat on me? Why did they do that? Why did they betray me? What could I have done to push them away? What could I have done to, you know, that's when you don't love yourself. But when you love yourself, you're going to be like, listen, you done messed up fucking me over. All right? There is something wrong with you, and I don't think there's anything wrong with me to deserve such a thing. And if there was a problem, you could have opened your mouth and you could have told me, okay? Or I could have asked you what's wrong and you could have told me. But regardless, there is no excuse to mistreat me in such a way. And that's when you know that you loved yourself, you know? So I do feel like there is a mental conflict as in like what is real and what is not. And this is not just pertaining to love. This is also in general with everything. You guys are so psychically gifted, so intuitive. And that is what I'm picking up here. But some of you may doubt whether what you're feeling is real. You may gaslight yourself into thinking maybe it's all in my head. So taking the time to reflect with the 5 and the 4 progression when it comes to the mental, you need to take some time out to reflect and really think like, I'm in touch with myself, I am grounded, and I believe that this is my reality, and that's that. And no one can warp that with manipulation. That's your affirmation, okay? Because there is a need for you to believe in yourselves. You guys have been so loyal to the wrong people before, even in your past life. Okay, don't be fooled by little bare minimum actions that people may do, whether it's friendships, family, lovers, co-workers. Don't be fooled by that. Not everything that glitters is gold. But you guys need to trust your own intuition, because we do have trust in the invisible, okay? And you need to be inspired by yourself. Like say for example, you see something that empowers you. You need to take that and run. Like say for example, don't be the person that if you're friends with someone, for example, and they're not being a good friend towards you, don't wait for them to ruin the friendship or tell you, I don't want to be your friend. Don't wait for anyone to tell you, I don't want to be your friend or I don't want to be your lover for you to walk away. You should feel like, you know what, this behavior alone is not it, and I'm gonna walk away regardless. You should feel inspired to go after what is best for you. And this is also pertaining to your dreams and your goals and your aspiration. This is a pile that probably has many cool abilities in general, but you may psych yourself out and think, oh, let me just play it small, okay, let me just settle for less. No, there's so much inspiration around you when you really pay attention. If you have anyone in your life that is really like an inspiration to look up to, or you really want advice from, go and ask them for some advice, because they will instill this confidence in you, I'm getting. There's also a need for you guys to remain single for a while and do some self-reflection. And if you already have been single, this is good. It's good. It's working for you, because you will be able to figure out what you want and what is deserving for you, okay? Yeah, we have busy. Yeah, there's a need for you guys to keep busy. I also have multiple streams of income, so I feel like you guys are destined to have a really good income, but it's being blocked right now due to like life lessons. We also have karmic, yeah. There is something you did not learn in your past life and it's being repeated in this life, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing, I hope you know that this has nothing to do with you. Big Girls Don't Cry, I think, by Fergie. So this part also needs to be reminded that you shouldn't take everything personally. Sometimes people act a certain way and that's not your fault. So don't beat yourself up about it, okay? You guys may also, some of you, okay, this is going to be a mixed bag. Half of you I'm getting are very emotional and very vulnerable. Like you're not afraid to communicate your feelings and say, you know, I feel really hurt. But the other half of you I'm getting are not. Like the other half I'm getting feels so much emotion, but you feel the need to hide it and repress it, because we do have the Strength card and karmic. Yeah, you guys could have dealt really bad situations with partners and you've not been able to be vulnerable with them because you felt like deep down they don't really have your back, or they don't care, or they don't show you that love. Okay, that's just for half and half. Some of you are okay with expressing yourself and things do make you emotional. You may take it personally. The other half of you, you come off as stoic, but you feel a lot of pain deep within, and it may be hard to be vulnerable. Okay. Yeah, for some of you, you've been in relationships where you feel lonely, or you're doing more of the heavy work. But in terms of career, I'm getting you guys are meant to do multiple things or just more than one thing. And you guys are meant to accumulate that finance for yourself. But yeah, just stop being gaslighted. Like, I feel like not just by others, but stop gaslighting yourself, because everything you believe is real. Like, I feel like sometimes people make you question things or question your reality. And if someone has been disloyal to you, you gotta leave them, okay? That's what I'm getting here. There's a need to be independent for a while so you can figure out to find your inner power in yourself. Some people are lucky. They'll fall in love with someone and that's the person for life and they're not problematic. But let's be real, that's not for the majority of the world, right? So there is a need to be on your own and to build up that momentum of finances and keep yourself busy and reflect on what is meant for you, what isn't. That way you'll find your path, okay? But you need to take inspiration from others. And I feel like you yourself will eventually become an inspiration for others, okay? A lot of reflection is needed to be done. You need to quiet the noise in your mind or quiet other people's noise. Maybe you guys live with someone and then you can't really have that time for yourself. But yeah, just keep believing yourself. Just trust in your intuition. That's one thing that it may be like a thing that is focused on. But that's all I'm getting. I'm going to move on to the last pile. Thank you so much. Okay, we have 3003. Pile 3, you guys chose dream. May your imagination run free. Okay. I don't know why I heard Olympic or Olympus. I don't even know if Olympus is a word, but I heard Olympic. Okay, dream. So you guys may have really big goals. Okay, I heard champion. Very ambitious group. Could be Capricorn energy, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Very like revolutionary, I'm hearing. What's the point of me even saying I'm going to use this pad when I'm just hearing all the words right now? Okay. I heard something to do with doing something fast, okay? We have the Hound and the Pair, which is loyalty. We have, I'm hearing healing energy on me. When it's 11:11, I need. So I feel like you guys are healers, empaths. Maybe you were in a past life, but some of you are in this life. A lot of your, too many messages coming through. A lot of you guys, okay, let me try and organize these thoughts. A lot of you guys are destined to help as many people as you can. And a lot of you guys are going to get your wishes and dreams and manifestations happen in this lifetime. And maybe they've even happened in another lifetime, but you're meant to teach other people how to do it as well. There's other things coming to my head that are like, it's like a static electricity right now. What else? I feel like it's leaving my head and I don't want it to leave my head. You are somebody's good luck charm. Like whenever you're around certain people and you love them, their life improves just by being around you. But if they do you dirty, their life basically turns into shambles, okay? We have a 9 of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Fire sign energy with the 6 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords, air sign energy again. We have maybe, we have fear, we have I need you. Oh my God. Pile 3, you guys were very much needed in a lifetime, worshipped, adored, loved. If you're a woman, you have sex appeal. Everyone finds you very beautiful, very gorgeous, siren energy. People really looked up to you and they still do in this lifetime. Well, this is what's going to happen again in this lifetime. If you're a male, you're still in touch with your feminine energy. You have this seductive nature, this magnetism. You guys could have Scorpio in your placements as well. You were very popular, okay? 6 of Wands, you were actually popular, maybe even famous to that standard of that time period. But very successful, very intelligent with this Queen of Swords, but very logical. Like you didn't allow emotions to sway you, okay? You had infinite loyalty. Everybody was just loyal to you guys, and you are a loyal person, but you were ambitious and you made your dreams come true. For some of you, these dreams were cut short. You could have died sooner than you expected, and you could have just died very young, but you've come again in this lifetime to enjoy, not even enjoy, enjoy. Okay, you got to say it with the accent, enjoyment, okay? You are here to enjoy, okay? But the problem is you, Pile 3, may have a lot of doubt. It's similar to Pile 2 in a way, but without the glitz and glam. You guys, we have maybe. You guys may have doubts, okay? You may doubt yourself a lot. You may doubt your reality. You may doubt whether something's going to work out for you. You may doubt whether something is truly aligned for you, but it's aligned for you. But this is coming from fear. This doubt is coming from fear, okay? You have people who look up to you, and you have people who are going to really want to be like you, emulate you, want to rely on you. We have I need you, okay? You have even lovers or ex-lovers who feel like your energy alone, they can get high off of it because your energy is addictive, okay? You're very sexual, sensual, sexy. I mean, not sexual, but sensual. You guys are very attractive. You're a boss. You're a leader, okay? I'm getting high value woman, high value man. That's what you guys are. But you know when to take control. You are very, in this lifetime, you're meant to be more authoritative. Maybe this is what you were like in the last lifetime, but then it was cut short. but you're meant to be an authoritative person. You're meant to take charge. And I'm getting for you guys, you don't like to boss people around. Like, you may be like the type of person where like you don't really want to take control of other people. You don't want to be the leader. You don't really care for that stuff. However, this is something that is actually more aligned for you. Like, you're going to embody this authoritative nature, maybe in your relationships, unintentionally. But luckily, people want you to be this leader for them. They don't want like someone who is passive. They feel like you are someone who they want to learn from. You live a lifestyle, or you're going to live a lifestyle that makes people want to take notes and learn from you. Okay, very intelligent. Nothing gets past you. I feel like you're gonna have a good life, because I heard nothing gets better than this. But I also feel like you are highly respected, and you're someone who people want to sit up straight for. Okay, when I walk in, sit up straight. I don't give a fuck if I was late. You know, I think that song from Only, or yeah, by Nicki Minaj, and yeah, it was a big collab. But basically, you command respect. When you walk into a room, people respect what you have to say. And you may not have much to say, but when you do, people listen, okay? Damn. Okay, you are innovative, creative, ahead of your time. Okay, maybe that's how you were in the past, if you were ahead of your time. But in this lifetime, you're meant to embody that. You're meant to actually invoke that enthusiasm into your life and take opportunities by the reins. You're going to have a lot of people who are very loyal to you, and you're a very loyal person. And I feel like even in your love life, if you're single right now, you're going to attract a loyal person who will be by your side. And guess what? Your power couple vibes that you're going to be giving, the both of you, you're going to be loyal to each other. You're going to have a love that many people would envy. Because let's be real, not everyone's going to have a love like this. I'm just going to be honest. I know that sounds negative, but it's the truth. But you guys are in this lucky category where you get to enjoy your love, because you've done the inner work, okay? You guys are very ambitious, okay? Don't give up on your dreams. Even if it feels like it takes a slower, because it must be frustrating to see people who, like, success just happens for them just like that. There was no character growth, there was no struggle, it was just boom, you know? But then with you guys, you may have had this struggle. You may have had to accumulate from here to here to here to get to a big grand place. And that may take longer than most people. However, by the time you get there, you're going to be so grateful it happened, and it would have built character. So I feel sorry for anyone who's done messed up things with you. I feel sorry for anybody who's fumbled you, because you're not going to take them with you to where you're headed. And they're going to have full regret. They're going to look back and be like, I wish I was close to Pal 3. I wish I didn't do Pal 3 wrong, because Pal 3 is living the good life. Pal 3 is where I want to be. But it's just like, you wanted to take everyone with you, but they're the ones that wanted to snake you, okay? So do not let fear hold you back. Some of you may have a lot on your mind, or you may cringe at some times, and you feel like, oh, maybe this is not for me, or maybe I don't know what I'm doing, or maybe I feel lost in my life. Especially if you're someone who you don't know what your path is, you're going to find your path. Don't feel like you're behind, okay? And social media has this thing that makes people compare their lives to other people when it's all in our heads. You know, shout out to you people who've got personal readings from me and you're the same age as me. Okay, I'm 25 and I'm turning 26 in 2 weeks. Some of you guys are like 25 as well, and you're just like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I feel like it's a mess. I feel so lost. I feel like, and I'm like, girl, you are not lost, okay? We're young. We are so young. We are so young and free. And it's okay to not have your life together right now. We're all just figuring it out, you know? We're all figuring it out, you know? What does success look like on a 25-year-old? We don't know, because it's so different, you know? It just depends on what you want to do and what you don't want to do. But when you compare your life to other people, it may feel that way. But it's okay. We could take our time, you know? But you guys are destined for success, no matter how that looks like. You could have wanted to be successful in one way, but then you realize a new opportunity, a new life experiences, new people have led you to a different way of becoming successful. Like, say, for example, you may have been like, I want to be a successful lawyer. And then you end up being a successful TV host. You know, life is just funny, you know? But everybody is, oh my God, people are going to really rely on you. Okay, I need you. People are going to really feed off your energy. But that's because you've accumulated such good karma that it's all just coming to you soon. You're still going to work hard. Let's not get it twisted. But Delulu really is the Salulu sometimes. Like, if you guys listen to subliminals, you do your frequencies, you say your affirmations, it is going to work. You may feel like, I've been doing that for some time, Gemini Empress. I don't see any difference. It's happening. It's happening. You're shifting your reality. It's happening. Keep consistent, because this is a very powerful pile. Okay, your struggle is you just doubt it. You feel like, I don't see any of what Gemini's Empress is saying in my life, so I just don't see it happening. Like, I don't see these changes. I don't feel this energy. I don't, so maybe I am lost, or maybe, this isn't going to work. Maybe you're so used to disappointment, but it's happening. And I know sometimes, there is patience, but I don't know if it's the ADHD in me, but I don't sit and wait for things to change. In that time, I'm actually keeping myself productive while still maintaining that belief in the back of my head that it's for me. It's just a matter of when, In the meantime, you got to keep yourself productive doing something you do love, or, just continue with the consistency. But yeah, get rid of this doubt, get rid of this maybe, get rid of this fear. Some of you have dreams and goals you want to step towards, but you just don't think it's for you. It's for you. It's aligned for you. Especially if you've been seeing 222 a lot, 555, 111, 666, 777, and 888. Okay? But it's aligned for you. Okay? And sometimes some of you, this is a very specific message for some of you. Some of you may question whether you look good or you don't. You look gorgeous. You look handsome. Okay? Everyone sees that, even if you don't see that. And it's your energy that makes you really beautiful. There's some things that you may feel insecure about, but those things make you unique and make everyone love you. Okay? So don't worry about that. It kind of reminds me of, like, for example, when I was younger, I used to feel insecure about my lips, and I used to feel insecure about my voice. I'm like, my voice sounds so deep for a woman. Like, I just don't like it, because someone complimented me on my voice. They're like, oh, you have a nice voice. And I thought they were being genuine, but they're being sarcastic. They're basically saying you sound like a guy because of how deep it is. In my opinion, I feel like my voice is quite androgynous, okay? It could be for a man or a woman, okay? But apparently it was too deep. So it made me feel insecure for a while. But now that I'm older, everywhere I go, everyone's like, I really love your voice. You have a beautiful voice. I love your accent. Because where I live is in London, but not surprisingly, not many people in London sound like me. Everyone speaks in slang, and, so then they consider my voice a bit like too well spoken, like you're supposed to be a little bit casual, and I'm working on it. But now I love my voice because it's different, and I don't know anyone who sounds like me, and I would love to meet people who do, because then I'd feel like, shit, that does sound nice, So it's like something that you really dislike can be something that a lot of people love. Or my lips. I used to feel insecure about my lips because they were big. And where I went to school, when I went to primary school, the majority of the children did not have my lips. Okay, let's just put it that way. I went to 3 different primary schools. So the last primary school I went to was very racially diverse. Okay, but I felt very insecure about my lips in one of the first or the second primary schools I went to, because it was predominantly, like, there weren't many people that looked like me, let's put it that way. It was predominantly white, and not many people had my lips, basically. And I felt very insecure about everything, like my lips, my nose, my hair, But then now, fast forward in the future, you have people getting fillers. You got people paying money to have lips like mine. And I'm like, why was I insecure about this? So this is something beautiful, because it was different. It was unique. So I should embrace everything that's different and that is unique, So I feel like it's the same energy for you guys. I feel like things that you would usually feel insecure about, a lot of people really love. And I've had this experience. Whoop, my battery's going. But I've had this experience with other people where they feel insecure about something, about their body. And I'm like, I would kill to look like you. Like, the hell? Like, like, especially my best friend. Like, she has a beautiful body, a beautiful chest, beautiful head, beautiful face, beautiful everything. I'm like, I would kill to look like you, girl. But she disagrees. It's mad. Us humans, we're just weird like that, But you guys are amazing. You command respect when you walk in a room. You just need to see it. People see it in you. You need to see it in yourself. You are very worthy of respect. So even if you've had past experiences that kind of validate the negative sides, those are just lessons to teach you. I feel like you've changed and you've elevated way further from that, okay? So get rid of doubt. Get rid of fear. Stop doubting yourself. And do not speak badly about yourself. Don't you dare, okay? I heard unfit and unworthy. Some of you may have felt like you're unfit and unworthy for something. And just, if you've dealt with a narcissist, I am so sorry. But No, dream big. Maybe you guys compare yourselves when you go on social media. Like, don't compare yourself to other people. You are in your own lane for a reason, okay? Even if people want to talk shit, even if people want to make you feel bad or they don't support you, whatever it may be, fuck them. They're going to be regretting in the future. That's not a maybe, that's a promise. Just stay consistent and believe in yourself. Self-validate. Delulu is the Salulu sometimes. But it's not even Delulu though. That this is genuinely, that is destined for you. It's just a matter of when. It's just going to accumulate a lot slower than others. And it's going to be different depending on who you are in this group. But believe in yourself, okay? That's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to post more reads maybe next week. My birthday coming up, so I'm really excited. I'll do something on my birthday. And yeah, take care. Bye.